Okay. Welcome everybody to this week's Tiki Tuesday Q&A live show with me, Oda and Campitor. He's waving. So this week, since we have our This Week in Ragnarok show before, we're going to broadcast that, and then we'll get started with the Q&A portion. Okay, without further ado, and I'm Oda.
And this is
This Week in Ragnarok. Welcome to our weekly news show where we'll be talking about the updates and events of R1 and 2.
If you don't catch the show live, you can always watch it at our Twitch.tv archive or YouTube.
Thanks for watching. And for the news of last week, there's a major issue with players from Southeast Asia not being able to connect to our servers. So we have to extend our 150% experience and drops event until this Wednesday, since many people missed out. Last Wednesday, we added in a bunch of new items with our newest Groove Pack, available in the Kaffir shop for 150 points. The box introduces new headgears on Classic and renewal themed around the majesty of the circus. However, you don't have to worry about murderous carnies with this pack. We also changed the MVPs available in our VIP-only summer, and we'll be changing the roster again the first week of November. And finally, we have Steam cards now available. Like with most free-to-play games, when you spend increments of $10 on RO through the Steam client, it lets you earn cards. These cards can be collected, traded, and crafted into Steam badges. The USRC tournament training area has been set up on Sakurai, and registration is open on the forums. Our yearly tournament will be taking place on Saturday, September 20th, so be sure to register your team as soon as you can. This year's Talk Like a Pirate event should be coming this week or the next, so you'll be shivering your timbers soon. It's a fish story you won't want to let off the hook. We're also working on plans to create a rotating event dungeon on Classic server that would introduce some very challenging monsters not otherwise available on pre-renewal. So we'll have a thread in the Foundry section of the forums for you to leave suggestions on what you'd like to see. And now for our community spotlight. This last Friday we shared Rising Moon Cosplay's amazing Ranger outfit snapped during a recent convention. They have lots of cool costume shots posted on their Facebook page, which is linked below, so make sure to check it out and see what they have. For our question of the week, I asked what kind of creative hobbies and talents the community has. TJ says, since he does some serious off-roading, he works on his Jeep. Kamimaru says, I draw, cook, wood carve, make jewelry, origami, and sing. So, man of many talents. And finally, King Erdo posted up number 62 in his series of Ragnarok Let's Plays as the thing he does for a hobby. Last week we announced our winners for the August Creative Event, which was posted by forum event runner Sapphic. The contest was to make physical umbrellas based on our monsters. These were some fantastic ones to choose from, including this amazing RSX by forum user Tsuyu. Sapphic has a new event running this month, so you can check out how to enter at the link below. Thanks for watching this week's R1 News. We have some big updates on the horizon for both Classic and Renewal, so watch this space for the latest updates. If you have suggestions for additional segments you'd like to see on the show, let me know on Twitter at Oda_CM or at the War Portal forums. Now here's CM Zambi with her last RO2 news segment right after these messages.
having a wonderful end of summer card title event that involves a lot of tomatoes. Be sure to visit FAC Toma in the center of Frontera, collect the tomatoes, and get a special La Tomatina card title. Honing items will be on sale in the Cafe shop until September 17th. Be sure to hone your hearts out with these items. The Cafe shop has also seen some new permanent additions, including the Applied Element No Element item and the Complete Honing Scrub. For more information on all of our continuing and new events, be sure to visit our website at playragnarock2.com. We have a new forum event going on called Selfies with Himmelmez. Here are some of these submissions. This one is from Doppio. He seems quite pleased with himself in defeating Himmelmez. This one from Fluids shows him with his teammates. Looks like an intervention had happened with Himmelmez. This last one is from Grigrin War with an aerial picture of the dragon. It looks like a scene from a fantasy film. Be sure to try your hand at defeating Himmelmez and show us your cool screenshots. Alas, this is going to be my very last This Week in Ragnarok video, as I will be moving on to new adventures. It has been a pleasure being your O2 community manager for the past year and a half. Thank you everyone for all the fun times and the great memories that I will be taking with me. As always, stay awesome and have fun in game.
Okay, thank you guys. That's right. CM Zanvi has retired, and we have a new RO2 community manager, and that is CM Merida, and she'll be appearing in our next This Week in Ragnarok video. Hopefully I'm coming. Hopefully you guys are able to hear us.
Yes.
Wow, the audio quality sounds a little rough.
They can hear it.
Oh God, now you're super loud. It's okay.
Oh yeah, it might help if I up here or down here, down here.
I mean, we can all be very close talking here. Very close talking.
Hello, Oda.
Some people are saying it's not loading for them. Probably Twitch. Probably Twitch's fault.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we'll go with that. So hanging out right now on Classic Server. If you guys would like to sit down and join us in GAM.
They say they cannot hear me. Can you hear me now?
I mean, I can hear you.
Is it set up so that sound isn't playing from your computer? If that makes sense. Are any of the things crossed out?
Shouldn't be.
You know, I might as well turn on the sound so I can listen to myself. No, I'm there. I'm playing.
No, you're just echoing.
Yeah, well, that's normal. This computer always echoes.
Yeah.
Echoes.
Tell me about it.
Echoes. Echoes. Echoes.
All right. Let me try and get the. That thing I was working on.
The stuff?
Stuff and things.
Yeah. The shenanigans. The reason I am quieter this week is Oda is in the driver's seat for shenanigans.
If I can make it work.
That's why there's no green screen behind him, and that is why he is the one in control. Also, in addition to RO2 acquiring a new CM Merida, we are happy to welcome back CM Jelly Shaker, or Jello Shaker,
Jello shaker.
as our mobile CM. For Old Tomato. Actually, Oda's been working out a lot, so he may have lost weight.
It's just tapeworm I have.
Just a few of them. No, Oda's been lifting weights. Oda's been running several times a week.
It's all about that CrossFit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like Mr. Fitness here.
No, did you read the email from the for the CrossFit group? Warnall's Mr. Fitness.
Oh, jeez, yeah. Don't mess with Warnhall.
Yeah, no, he is Mr. Fitness. But as I was saying, we wish to welcome back CM Jello Shaker as the mobile CM. She will be taking over what Merida was doing there. So our family is complete again.
Now, because I can only have one screen right now, I really don't know what is on our screen.
Okay.
So in a few seconds, hopefully you'll be seeing...
They see lots of dialogue boxes with sliders and the like.
Yeah, they should be seeing Jet Grind Radio, and like it should actually be the game.
I think Warnall was there. Was Warnall at
Company...
the Friday night thing?
Yeah, sure was.
Yeah, he was there.
So I really hope this is capturing right now.
I only see dialogue boxes right now.
It should be in the lower left-hand corner.
Yeah, I'm looking. I just see blackness and dialogue boxes. Excuse me. I am, however, the most unfit person in the office, so there's that. You had it working earlier. Okay, I now see a status bar at top. You know, while you do that,
Yeah, well, why don't we start with the Q's and A's?
yeah, well, I can do the patch notes if you posted those yet.
I have the renewal patch notes posted.
Okay, I'll read those. Eating group mission boards will now give hunt to all monsters instead of individually. Eating group mission boards will now display the quest icon correctly when you are the appropriate level for the quest. This is the little image that pops up and bounces above the NPC's head. Boxster will... Is that supposed to be now give out the September Groove Pack? Because it says not.
Not. It will now.
Okay. Boxster will now give out the September Groove Pack. The turn-ins are as follows. Evil Druid, Wraith Dead. Mid will be Wanderer and Wak, I guess. I don't know if I'm saying that right. High will be Antler Scaraba and Margaretha Soren. There is a Biolabs 3 monster in the turn-ins. Now to the question and answer period. Is the Jumpstart event ever coming back? Did it live up to your expectations? It might come back. We were sort of happy with what happened. However, there are still a few things we would want to work on to clean it up a little bit. That was Misery's question. Fukuyuki-kun. I want to ask regarding Faceward Skim and Temporal Boots combo. Is it supposed to only be giving the set bonus to level 99 third job Temporal Boots? So using level 99 third job Temporal Boots? Because I tried using regular Temporal Boots, the ones equipable Y1 on my Smith, and didn't give the HP SP bonus when comboed with the Faceworm Skin. We can look into that, I'm not sure. However, usually the combo items are very specific on which ones they work with and which ones they don't. But we will look into that. Hi, Oda. Do you think we can shorten the gap of update with K-Road until just a few months? How long do you think it will take?
We're definitely working on that.
Then he asked for a translation of a language I don't recognize.
It is Malaysian, I believe.
Okay. Do you know what it means?
Somebody actually translated it underneath. I think they're selling something for Zenny.
Ah. Okay. That works. Please fix a couple errors on the Splendid and Komodo boards? Sure, we can do that. The user says, visit Disneyland if you want fun. So, done.
Boo! I'm not... This is not properly capturing. You might not like having two games going at the same time.
I thought it was working earlier.
Yeah.
Necroheliac? Victoria Quest isn't giving credit for my character's completed quest, and she still warps you to the wrong starting spots for several of the quests. I sent you my character name via PM. Can you please load the Tiki Tuesday video to YouTube again? Twitch is blocked for me. We will need to know which Victoria Quest it is, but since you've PM'd that information to Oda, we will make sure that he checks it after the stream, won't we, Oda?
Yeah, we can definitely check for that. So no answer on whether the double EXP event is staying or leaving?
It should be leaving
this week.
Sorry.
No, I hear you.
Really
Maybe
tired.
it has to be on top. Well, how was your birthday?
It went well. We visited Disneyland, had a Monte Cristo sandwich for the first time, and I realized how terrible for your health that is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was bad. Otherwise, it was pretty enjoyable. It was super empty in the park because it was a weekday and kind of raining that day. So the ride for Toy Story Mania was about 15 minutes.
I have never seen it that low.
It was walk-on for Screaming. Ariel was walk-on as always. We also did Jungle Cruise. Oddly enough, Jungle Cruise was the longest wait in the whole park for us.
I think it'd be pretty cool to see that in the rain. So
we also rode Big Thunder. Had a chance to ride that finally. That was kind of fun. But yeah, you know, it was otherwise a good day. Oh, we also rode the new Alice in Wonderland, which was much better than the previous one.
Yeah, they did some really fun stuff for that one. A little bit more in terms of effects. So it's still not showing. It's just showing a black screen in the lower left-hand corner.
Just the dialogue boxes.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
What do you see?
It actually shows this thing going. So I don't know. It could be some kind of like copy protection or.
There's something there that says live streaming.
No, the live streaming thing doesn't really work because we'd have to not be using XSplit. I mean, it might not want to do a competing service. The thing is, originally it was recording off of a HDMI, but then I'd have to be playing with like a 5-second delay. So good things to know for when we're doing our charity stream this later part of the year.
Yeah. This is why you only do PC games. Much easier. When we do the charity stream.
The charity scream!
We should name it that. The charity scream. Yes.
But then we'd have to play horror games. I don't.
Oh wait, it says please 1 moment. Or 1 moment please. And then it went to black.
Hmm.
It was actually still a super hot day.
Oh.
The rain did not help. It was just humid and hot, as opposed to merely hot in Disneyland.
Yeah, you don't want it to be humid.
Oh, wait, what? Why is... No. Don't... What are you doing?
Just messing with the settings, man.
What did you do?
Yeah, we can probably just be answering questions right now.
Yeah, Ria Kata, Raakuta. Any chance of making the following etc. items sellable to NBC? Ashes of Darkness, Invasion Book, To Serve Man, and Champion Badge. Some of those are event-only items. Not. I guess we could make them sellable to NPC, but they wouldn't have any Zenny value. Got to post. Forget it. Make it so the face form high scoreboard shows all party member names, not just the party leader. It's supposed to be a party thing, yet only one person's name shows up. We can look into that, but I'm not sure there's the functionality to actually read that. So maybe, but I'm not sure that's possible. Can you guys please fix the amount of items Boxers will accept at one time, especially referring to the fact that she only accepts a max of 5 trans scrolls at a time? Actually, yeah, we can look at doing that. It was set originally so that you didn't have as much chance to go over the 30,000. Actually, it was much lower. Forgot what the limit used to be on Boxster's, what's it called? Brownie points. We are actually sad to have Zambi go, but we are happy to be making new friends. Or actually have, the device is in use by another application, Oda. One is silver and the other is gold. Make new friends, but keep the old.
I feel like I'm pretty close here. Device in use by another application.
Uh, Ramen asks if Warp Pro will try to acquire Tree of Savior. Unfortunately, it is not up to us to determine business deals. However, personally, I would be interested if they did acquire it. Anniversary requests for Fungineers are off. Are they off limits for our ideas? No, anyone is more than welcome to contribute towards anniversary requests. I've actually responded to your post inside the Fungineering section. Can you guys put in all the USRC RWC maps for practice? We will put in a majority of the maps.
I mean, it would make sense if we had all the maps so that the teams that have participated and gotten to the finals wouldn't have an advantage.
Sometimes we save them. It depends. Sia Merida is a very lovely young lady. Yeah, that's my answer to your question, Moscow. Will custom Biffle know what? You just killed the video altogether now? You just killed the video?
No, just trying to find out why it says it's currently in use.
Wait, there's a brown bar now? And then it disappears.
You need to catch up, man.
You know what? I'm on the...
This should probably do it. Oh my gosh, here we go.
I don't see anything.
You'll see it in a few seconds.
No signal. Is that what... No signal?
It'll eventually show what's supposed to be happening here.
There you go.
Okay, well that took a while. But this is... since today is 9/9, it's the birthday of the Dreamcast, which was originally launched September 9th, 1999. I didn't get one of them when it first came out, but I picked one up pretty much around the end of the Dreamcast. I think at that point it was kind of being destroyed by PlayStation 2. But it was a system that had a tremendous amount of potential. It was the first console to have built-in networking, which was super cool. And it also had Jet Grind Radio, one of my favorite games of all time. A game which I'm very bad at. But it's one that had so much style, and it just felt so unique that it's always sort of stuck with me. Even though it is extremely frustrating to play it with arguably one of the worst controllers ever made. It is very uncomfortable to hold over any period of time.
The art style of this reminds me a lot of... what was that one? It was before DDR was big. It was the other dancing game. Like there was one guy that was just Disco Inferno. Had the Capoeira aliens.
It's Space Channel 9?
No, it wasn't Space Channel.
Oh man.
Bust a Groove or Bust a Move?
Oh yeah. You know, these games not super fun before you had a second analog stick.
It's the very heavy blackened lines that reminds me a lot of Bust a Groove or Bust a Move.
I mean, you know, that was kind of the big thing in Japan was like, you know, you finally had the technology to be able to do like this cell shading stuff.
Are you just breaking through people's walls for no reason?
Yes.
I guess if this is supposed to be Japan, that might make sense, but I'm fairly sure modern...
Oh, here comes the cops. I mean, you know, if you're a kid who's really into anime and Japanese stuff, like, this was like the game if you're into like real Japanesey stuff.
That was a heck of a teleport there.
No. All right.
Yeah, you just fill it in instantly. That's
Oh God. The Dreamcast had perhaps some of the worst, like the analog controls were just not a real blast. Oh,
that's a lot of dogs.
yeah. You know, you want to talk about militarization of the police? These guys would constantly be trying to really mess you up here. But yeah, it involved a lot of like memorization to like remember where all the different spray cans and stuff were. It was definitely a challenge not to fall into the water to your doom.
Jeez.
Oh, got a graffiti soul.
Those are some angry dogs.
I'm sure they thought it was really cool at the time, but oh God, there's choppers. Like, hey man, I'm just like painting some stuff here. Like, calm down. But having the camera recenter anytime you or kind of having a cinematic camera view whenever it. Oh jeez. Maybe I hate this game. It's a tremendous amount of fun, but never been a big fan of like time attack games.
Wait, they're shooting missiles at you.
Yeah, for doing graffiti. That seems a little extreme.
And your roller skates are made of.
See, when you see the exclamation point over my head, it means that they're shooting at you. You know, as you do. But this is not a proportionate response.
They take their graffiti seriously. Back to the
Oh
questions.
no.
Dante asks, will the costumes become on account bound in the future? It depends on how they were originally given out. Some costumes will forever remain account bound. Others can be made unaccount bound.
Yeah, those kind of things like costumes, it doesn't really hurt to make them unaccount bound.
It depends on the costume.
That is true. We have a few costumes that we're going to try to request from Karo as well. They're things that we should kind of already have. Ooh, that was a missile. Yep, straight up.
Well, it's okay. Apparently you're juggernaut as you burst through all the walls.
Well, I mean, if you're looking, there are actually cracks in there, so they're not particularly sturdy. But the thing that was really frustrating about this game was a pretty strict time limit, which is really not too bad in this stage. There we go, a little dance. But they start getting areas where it's like multiple zones that you have to pass through, and it can get pretty frustrating when you're just running out of time.
There was a point back there you missed. Did you end with a crotch grab?
Yes.
And now for our local news. While the GGs were busy going after Kogane Cho, their faithful pup Potts was kidnapped.
Boom, boom.
I guess it'll be classified as dog napping, huh? I wonder how much ransom you get for a dog. The case out to is staying out of this one, so y'all better keep an eye on your own dogs too. Poison Jam. Them horror freaks are really pissed.
Can we have instance map where we can use our bloody branches without interference? Not like the one we had where with 2 BB rooms per merger. Those didn't go very well. The CD drive grinding away is actually very distracting. It's something we can look at, but I'm not sure it's a good idea. To answer your question, Beta.
Okay, you are close to the bottom of the page.
Yeah, I'm looking for more.
So TH Bronx, is that the next one you see?
Yes. I would like to ask what you guys from World Portal, or at least you think that Cairo will do with Ragnarok in the range of the next 1 to 3 years. They have not shared their long-term plans. We do, however, know about the next 2 updates that are going to be coming to us. The first one in October, the second one in December. One will include the second part of Heroes Trail, and the other one will be the level cap increase. And with that, we are also asking for a couple other things to arrive with it.
I mean, if you're asking for speculation on what's going to come in the future, I would definitely like to see an expansion to like the TKM class. Certainly want to see Gunslinger come out. I'm hoping to see more instanced content.
I really think he was asking for non-published updates that they're going to be doing with their stuff. And the answer is we just don't know. We don't know what the big plan is. That is for them to know.
Well, I mean, he says, what can you say to the community or to those who want to keep playing but need reasons to believe that RO will be a more balanced and enjoyable game?
Ah, I see.
So, I mean, the whole thing of the game needing to be more balanced is definitely something that we have a concern about here. Future content, I would definitely like if they would, instead of adding new towns, focus more on balance of the classes and the different equipment that are in the game. You sort of already see it with a lot of the updates that we have yet to receive, like health bars on monsters and just different things that other games may already have. And just other things to sort of bring RO's interface, user interface, and kind of make it more modern.
Dizzy asks, could we get any possibility we could get the Puzzles and Dragons JRO collaboration? Actually, yeah, we have asked for it, and we hope to get it. However, we still need to wait for it to be completed. It is our understanding that it's yet to be implemented on JRO yet, so we don't... It's still something we want.
Right. The Puzzle and Dragons just came in on JRO recently, so it'll be a little bit before we get it.
That's right.
Okay, it seems like it's supposed to launch... Oh, it launched August 12th. At least if I'm reading that page right. I don't really read Japanese, but that looks like a date to me. Also, yeah.
For the Umbrella contest, I'm going to announce that today. kind of the idea was that Friday was going to be the day to decide on those, but that was not to be on Friday.
That was Face Killer's question.
Did you answer Ice Cafe Mocha's question?
Not yet. We could think about doing that. However, right now we're a little bit gun shy about doing copies of items that already exist for the mid gear slot as slotted items, due to some recent issues. So there's that. And that should be all the questions ever again. We will never need to answer questions again now, Oda.
Do we have questions in the chat? Oof.
Game over.
Think you can keep up? No. Did you ever have a Dreamcast or anything like that?
I had a TurboGrafx 16.
Whoa! What'd you play on there?
A lot of games. That was one of my favorite ones. Growing up, we had a Nintendo, a TurboGrafx, a Super Nintendo, and Game Boys. But the original gray box with the green screen Game Boys.
Yeah, I think when it comes to questions about the development of RO, we really don't have a lot of ability to change, to directly change the development of things.
We can provide feedback and suggestions, though.
Right.
They have stated they're open to that.
You know, I send a monthly report with feedback from the community, like what the main issues people have with the game are, what kind of outstanding things need to be addressed that haven't been already, and that has actually been pretty helpful so far in getting resolution and getting more information on some of the bugs we've had.
We are definitely interested in getting the trusty towel back in game to be available for some players.
Alright, I think I got enough paint. The trick is you want to find the big graffiti and do it right away. Oh no, that guy. Oh jeez.
Isn't the whole point of this game just to do all the graffiti?
It's a violent place.
Did they just run you over?
Yep. Oh. See, this is not a cool place to live. And it doesn't help that the camera is really not super responsive.
Wait, she just straight up kicked you in the face. And you're gonna get run over.
Welcome to my 10 seconds ago. But like the trick stuff was pretty cool. It was neat to be doing graffiti as you're rolling along. I have to say that as much as I liked this one, I definitely enjoyed the sequel a little bit more. They took away the time limit, so it put the focus more on exploration. And so you can guys watch me fail on this graffiti. Unfortunately, the Dreamcast controller, the analog stick has like there's no rubber on it, so it really was easy for your fingers to just slip right off of the controller. So that was not super great. But you know, if you wanted weird Japanese games, this was kind of the only game in town. Like eventually, the PlayStation and PlayStation 3 became that.
I hear the police coming back.
Don't remind me. Oh, here he comes. Yep.
This is headquarters of all units. A SWAT team is on its way. Tear gas will be deployed. All officers on site, leave now.
Was that literally just a dirty Harry gun going on there?
Yeah.
What the?
The controls and the camera are a real bummer. Okay, I need to get out of here. Tokyo's a dangerous place, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought, like, this was supposed to be one of the cities where cops don't have guns.
I guess not. Well, you see, it's the Rokaku Corporation who's actually bought up the police, like OCP style. Any more questions from the chat?
I haven't seen it.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's right. There is this whole secret area here. Okay. This tear gas is cool.
Oh, yeah, I see them. And they're big ones too, so that takes a while. You're just gonna have to tank.
I guess so. Well, it's kind of like you really have to find those giant tags that are going to take up a lot of time and do them first.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was my fault. But yeah, it's so cool to be playing. Oh, go ahead.
Let me respond to Ice Cafe Mocha. I understand what you're saying. However, right now we're a little bit iffy about adding more that share the same sprite. I understand the RO has a history of them, and that the Elven Ears are an historical item that it has been a slotted mid for a while. So we might do it, we might not. It's something we really want to think about instead of just doing it due to the what happened. Why aren't the cops down here chasing you?
They don't like to go into the tunnels, I guess?
This isn't a tunnel. A helicopter should just be flying overhead shooting missiles at you. Yeah, there's... It's literally a police van.
Oof. So this week we've got some things that we're working on. I just started up a contest on the forums for... Oops. Contest on the forums for Halloween loading screens. So if you are a creative person, or if you know a creative person, please let them know. We've got some fun prizes, including a bunch of pet eggs for the winning entries. So make sure to check that one out. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And also going to be putting out applications for new forum moderators, at least for the RO1 section. We could use a few more people, especially now that some folks are going back to school, to be able to keep an eye on the forums and keep our people in line. So I'll have that thread up pretty soon, and I've posted up more rules for USRC this year, and the prizes as well. So those will be there for you guys to check out, and our next This Week in Ragnarok will be co-starring Merida.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us, and we will see you on... Well, Oda will see you on Friday.
That's right. And we will see you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Take care.